Welcome back, everybody. About 9:30 in the morning today. It's a little windy out. I didn't think we were supposed to have any wind today. I'm not sure what's going on, but clear sky. It's about 50 degrees. Supposed to get up to 70, 72, something like that. And this video is going to be a little different today, and I'll explain in a minute, but I got that thing just fired up. And yes, we will be talking about the Bronco a little bit, but most of this video is going to be about smoking this. This is about an 8.5 pound Boston pork butt. And for those of you that don't know, no, it's not a pig's butt. It comes from their shoulder, but it's called a pork butt. Going to be smoking this. It's probably going to take it's going to take 8 to 9 hours to do. Going to make some delicious barbecue pulled pork sandwiches out of this, and that's what we're doing today. So I got the smoker fired up outside. We're going to be smoking this at 225 today, low and slow. And let me get everything ready here. I'll show you how we're going to do this. And the reason I'm putting this on this channel, I did a little poll last night on the community tab, asking people, because I do have the Fox Shop Barbecue channel, not much on there, and I asked people, should I do this kind of thing, throw one in every once in a while here on my main channel, or keep everything separate? And the overwhelming response was, keep it on this channel, mix it up a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me get everything ready. I'll show you how we're going to do this, and we'll get it on the smoker. Alright, so I got this here pork butt unwrapped, got the smoker going, got wood on the smoker, it's up to temperature, and I'm going to season this today with this Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy inspired rub. Never tried this before, going to give it a try today. I'll link it down below in the description. Contains cane sugar, salt, onion, spices, orange peel, chili powder, lemon peel, garlic, citric acid, sunflower oil, a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to give this a whirl today. Just going to cover this pork butt with it. And I think I'll go to the other end here. And we'll get her tossed on the smoker. Just give it a good coating. Just get the whole thing covered with it, all sides. I'm going to finish up doing this. We'll toss it on the smoker. Alright, so I have this pretty well covered. I already have it on the rack that goes in the smoker, so I'm going to take it out, put it in there, and we will monitor the temperature after a while. It's going to be quite a while. It's going to take probably 8 to 9 hours to smoke this. When it gets to 160, I want to wrap it up in tin foil. That way the outside doesn't get overly done, but it still continues to cook the inside. At 195, we're going to pull it off the grill, and we're going to have pulled pork. Alright, we are right at the 4-hour mark. Well, hi, Jessie girl. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick temperature reading on this. Helps if you turn the thermometer on. $125, $130. Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, about $130. Yeah, it's still climbing. I'm gonna say about $135. It's going pretty slow now. So got a little ways to go to hit 160. When it hits 160, we're gonna pull it out of here, wrap it up in tin foil. And that way the outside isn't going to get too cooked, too overly done, but the inside will continue to cook. Also going to keep some of the moisture in there. As far as the Bronco goes, if you've watched my last couple videos, I got both quarter panels on this girl. Need to get this door taken off. And I want to hit the door on that stool. And get the inside of this ready for paint. I'm not sure I'm going to paint all the floor and everything. It's all going to be covered up anyway, but probably at least a little ways up inside here, and going to be painting all up around the inside of the doors and the door pillars and everything. So gonna have to get that done. Also, when we get the doors off, need to remove the handles, the lock, the mirrors. Probably going to remove all of this, all the window seal stuff, get all that off. So there's no chance of any white paint showing after we paint it bright blue, that Ford Grabber blue. So that's probably going to be the next thing I'm doing, but we're getting in the field. I really don't want to get started on it and then be in the field. I don't know, I might. Anyway, it's almost time for me to go pick up my daughter from school, and then we'll get back, we'll check that meat again. Alright, so it's been about 5 hours and 20 minutes. I'll take a look at her now. I doubt if it's up to temperature yet. Yeah, it's slowly creeping up at 146. We've gained about 10 degrees in the last hour. So maybe in another hour it'll be time to wrap this thing up and stick it back in. It looks like 146 is probably where it's going to stop. Might go up to 147 if I let it keep going for several more minutes. So I'll check it again in about an hour and we'll see what she's at. Well, I've been doing a little reading on smoking pork butts for pulled pork, and I don't think I'm going to foil it. A lot of people say that they used to foil and now they don't, and they love it with not foiling it. I'm going to go with not foiling it. Just going to save some time out of the smoker, and we'll see how it turns out. And I think we have about 2 hours left on the smoker. Right now it's right at 6 o'clock. My daughter's off at soccer practice right now. She'll be home about 7:30, so if we can eat about 8, that's going to be good, although from what I've read, you should let these things sit for a while after smoking, although some people don't and they say they turn out great. So I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to it, I don't think. I'm not an expert at this. I'm learning as I go. This is the first time I've ever done this, so we'll see. Been out here, got some old hog panels out back. This right here is, well, it's to keep these guys out of the outdoor cat food. So I made this little thing. I'll put their pan of food and water in here. This will open up so I can get in there. And it should keep you guys out of there, because I come down here every morning and I feed the outdoor cats, and by afternoon all their food is gone, and I think I know who the culprit is. You. And I know you. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a beautiful day here in central Iowa. 73 degrees right now. It's been kind of breezy all day, like real breezy. It's starting to let up now, and then we're supposed to get rain, I think, tomorrow night into Wednesday. And maybe even Thursday, I'm not sure. Pretty darn nice out right now. Anyway, gonna continue smoking the old meat here, let her go for a while, keep checking the temperature, and I'll let you know how it turns out here shortly. So we just got the pork butt pulled off the smoker here. We're going to start pulling this thing apart. We'll see how it is. And I think it's pretty tender. I'm going to try a piece of that right now. Little warm. That's some darn good eating right there. I'm going to pull all this apart, put it in this pan, and we're going to be eating this tomorrow, that's for sure. Well, I got to tell you, after pulling it off there, it's been going for almost 12 hours now. Well, the dogs are loving what's left over, especially Buddy. He's got the bone out of it. I put it all in a pan here, and I didn't record it when I was doing it, but we'll unwrap this here. And I gotta tell you, that's some darn good eating right there. I had some pieces of it. Buddy had some, Jesse had some. Put some barbecue sauce on that. We're gonna have some darn good sandwiches, I can tell you that. This is really good stuff. It's really tender. Just fell off the bone. And yeah. So like I said before, I will link this down below in the description. I think it did pretty well. And it wasn't so late at night. We'd be eating big time right here, but I'm just gonna kind of snack right now. That is some good stuff, I can tell you that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.